that's good, all right. So, hey everyone, my name's Justin. I think I'm funny, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys some jokes. Are you ready? Good, because I'm not. So first we're gonna start out with some jokes for the little kids, for them to understand. What do you call when you mix a cat and a fish together?
Catfish.
You would think, but it's a cat with a full stomach. I bet you guys are starving now. You haven't eaten in like 10 minutes. So, yeah. I saw a man walk into a bar.
Oh.
He said, ouch. What do you call a tea that tastes like mint?
Mint tea.
Yeah. Do you want me to help you out?
No.
It's called mint tea.
Minty.
Now for the good stuff. So while we were going through the Tracy Arm Ford, however it goes, I was so ready for the band to hop on the deck and start playing the tune to Titanic because, you know, all the icebergs. Too soon. I'm from Houston, Texas, so the weather's a little different. Yeah? Other people here from Houston, Texas, or just Texas?
Yeah.
Got a good crowd today. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give my impression of a Texan for those who don't know. It was 100 degrees in the shade. Haven't seen a live animal since the yesterday before last week. Then, a tornado jumped me, and I pulled out my lasso, and I tied that twister up. Just kidding, none of that happens. But it is really hot down in Texas, just in general, Texas, especially Houston. But pretty recently, for the past week or so, we've had rain every single day. There's been a major flood. Inner Houston is basically a large parking lot. It floods faster than Ben Carson dropped out of the presidential race. Too soon. So, you know, Donald Trump, I think he's the greatest. And by that, I mean he's the greatest for comedians, because we can make so much up about him. So here's, I can't do a good impression, but I'll just go ahead and say what he would say. I love China. That's why we need to build a wall, and we need to make China pay for it. Not because we hate Mexico, but because we love them. Let's make America better than tomorrow's, yesterday's, last week's, tonight's great again. But Hillary Clinton, that's a whole different ballgame. Here's an impression of a Clinton supporter. I love my mother. She's a woman, and just like Hillary. And if my mother can be the boss of the house, then Hillary Clinton can be the boss of America. Okay, I'll stop. So do you guys like Alaska so far?
Yeah!
Well, too bad we're in Canada now. I don't mind the cold so much, so I kind of love China. I mean, I love Alaska, and so there's a lot of bears and whales that you don't get to see. You gotta pay like $200, $300 just to go see some. It's ridiculous. And so at Ketchikan, I went onto land. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. We went onto land, and I saw this huge piece of ice. I thought that was great for the first 3 minutes. Then it started raining. But then we were taken out to go see the whales. It was great, the whale watching excursion, 10 out of 10, would recommend. You guys can go see it, just book another cruise back on the Celebrity Cruise Lines. It's only about $200 per adult and a lot of money for children. Do I get paid? You told me to. Just kidding, it was boring, we sat there for 3 hours. Sorry. The places we stop at are great and all, but have you guys seen this boat? It's pretty big. I mean, you guys lived here for like 6 days, so you probably have seen the boat. But the sanitation department came on a couple days ago, and the Celebrity Solstice got a 100%. That's pretty good. Give a round of applause for all the workers here. They keep this rig clean. It is a little easier when you have an ocean to dump all the rats into. Just kidding, just kidding. It's a joke. I'm a comedian. I tell jokes. Yeah, but what's really amazing is y'all have rooms, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure you're not living on the deck. But the rooms, they have like this shower with the doors, right? They open and close. I mean, don't the doors just scream like, beam me up, Scotty, you know? Every time I step out of the shower, I expect to be on a different cruise liner. It's like... And if you didn't get that reference, the Fun Factory is 15th floor right across the hall from the X Club, just a heads up. For such a big boat, the portions on the third and fourth floor, they're quite small. It's like those fancy restaurants on land where they sell you a quarter piece of cabbage and they call that a salad for $20. Wedge salad. And then it's like $50 for 3 strings of pasta and a teaspoon of sauce. The parsley on top would be worth $20 at that rate, am I right?
Yeah.
Can I get a round of applause if you agree?
Yeah.
Thank you. So since I love the food, I usually have to get like 3 servings of it. And I was in the elevator one day, and I heard a man. He was probably in this room, maybe not. But I heard a man in the elevator, and you can't make this stuff up. But he said this: "I'm not hungry, but I feel obligated to eat." You did pay for an all-inclusive cruise with free food and available drink package, so you kind of walked into it. I made some great friends here. It's amazing the people you meet when you cram a couple thousand passengers onto a boat. Some of my friends I met are here today, over there. And my family's over there.
I know him.
They're... Sure. You know, they're all here today, partly because it's a boat and there's nowhere to go, but also because they're here to support me and the other performers here today, which I think is really great. Thank you for that. And then there's the people who are too lazy to get up from the bingo beforehand. There's a lot more productive things that you could be doing on this boat instead of being here, but you all are here today, so I just want to thank you guys again for that. I mean, I wrote down a list of things that you could be doing instead of being here. One of them, which is swimming in 40-degree winds rushing past you. It's always fun. Eating 5 scoops of ice cream in one setting and no one telling you no. Sad. Just kidding, we did that on Monday. And then ding-dong ditching, then realizing the doors don't have a ding-dong and there's nowhere to ditch to because it's a hallway. I made that mistake. But instead of doing any of those things, y'all are here today. So I just want to thank you and thank all my friends and family for being here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your time.
Well said. Thank you, Justin. All right, that's all.